Okay.
I'm recording?
Yeah.
This is one of those reaction videos?
No, we're not reacting, we're listening.
Oh my god!
It's not that.
Are you kidding me? I'm reacting!
It's a list.
What kind of list?
It's a movie list.
What? A list? You gotta be joking!
Hello, Internet. Jesse here with Frankie.
Here.
Yes. We got a new Nerdy News Weekly top whatever end of the year list. With Frankie here, I will be listing our top 5 favorite movies of 2015.
With me here.
With him here, and me here,
And you
there.
with your lights turned on.
Ugh, how many of these movies are through in 3D? Probably all of them.
Can you watch? Oh yeah. I don't know.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah. Let's find out.
Let's find out which of these movies were in 3D. Is that what we're doing?
No, we're doing our top 5 movies of 2015.
Yeah.
And it has to come out in 2015.
Yeah.
You can't have just like if I just saw E.T. this year for the first time,
no.
I can't add it to the list.
No, you can't.
Which I did.
For the first time?
No, but I mean, for some, I didn't remember any of it. I thought I was 12.
Number 5. For my number 5, I picked The Martian, starring Matt Damon and a bunch of comedians.
There's a bunch of comedians in that movie?
Yes, there is.
Is Matt Damon funny?
He can be.
I heard.
Oh, you mean in the movie?
Yeah,
Yes,
in
he
The
is.
Martian. Is he funny?
He's funny in The Martian. Yeah.
I know you know Matt
He's
Damon.
on 30 Rock.
That's true.
Yeah.
I heard he was on when he was on Dogma. Kevin Smith said he kept asking, "Am I being funny enough? Am I being funny enough?" He's not sure of himself for the comedy. How was The Martian?
Good.
Enough to be number 5.
I saw it in 3D.
Oh man, that was a movie that I was super excited to see, and then I didn't see it the first week, and then for some reason I totally lost the momentum to go see it.
It's not the kind of movie I normally would have gone to see, because it seems like, oh, it's like a drama about a guy. It's like Castaway in space. Like, Castaway was fine.
It does, yeah.
But it's not my kind of thing. It's not what I go to the theater to see.
You're right, yeah.
But the fact that it had Kristen Wiig...
What?
Yeah, she was in it.
Was she hilarious?
No, she wasn't playing a funny person, but, you know, in situations...
It's like, oh my god, he's in space. We gotta go save him. Oh my god, running around.
Yeah. And it had Childish Gambino.
Yeah, I knew that one. And he's funny, but he could also be... I mean,
He was basically playing Abed in this movie, which I found funny.
Really?
Yeah. But like, a lot of it was also like Matt Damon, and there was no super scientist in it, because usually situations, I know all the science, so I'll figure this out.
We gotta get someone out of retirement to bring him home.
He had a specialty, and he picked up a thing or two, but mostly he just knew like agriculture and rocks and plants and stuff. But he eventually, when he gets back in contact with Earth, they get a team of scientists, and they're like all these like great, cool personalities, and they all work together to get him to survive.
And Kristen Wiig's one of the scientists?
No, she's like on the business end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of like PR and all that.
Yeah, he's still on Mars. I don't know what to do.
It's a funny movie. It is an emotional, touching movie as well.
I didn't know that there was gonna be that there's any funny parts.
Yeah, what's his face from Ant-Man's in it too? Michael Pena.
Oh, he's in everything.
He's hilarious in it too.
He's in every. I love him.
Yeah, and like it's just like they're all just huge nerds, and they're like accurate nerds. Like there's a couple like there's no way that person with those looks, like they're like a freaking supermodel and they work at NASA. Yeah, there's a couple of those, but there's also a lot of normal looking people.
Okay, yeah.
Who have like really great roles and are really smart. Like that's believable.
Cool.
Actually, now you say your number.
All right, my number 5 is The Hateful Eight.
That was almost my number 5 too.
Yeah, see, when I left the theater, I didn't think it would have made the list. It was one of those movies I was like, oh, it's cool. I don't think I need to see it again.
You gotta ruminate with it.
Well, yeah, but I thought it was cool. But I'm not gonna go with anybody else to see it. But since I've left the movie, I can't stop thinking about it. Like, oh, there was that cool part where that happened and this happened, that happened. Yeah. And I want to go back and hear what they said, everything exactly what they say. I want to see the cutting again.
Because by the time the movie's over, it's like your opinion on so many things change.
Yeah, about the people, everything.
So to see, it would be interesting to go back and see from the beginning, knowing what you know by the end.
Yes, definitely that. But I don't know. It's just that I can't stop thinking about it. I can't shake the movie.
The movie, like, what would you say, 80-70% of it's in one location.
Oh yeah, cabin.
Probably more than
cabin,
that.
yeah.
It's all in like one room building.
Yeah,
a cabin.
When it came out, when remember there was the whole big thing where the script leaked, and then he didn't want to do it, and they did do it. From the time when he did want to do it to the time of being done seems super quick, and now I realize why, because it all takes place on one set.
Yeah,
basically.
one place. Yeah.
And
there was no computer special effects. It was all practical.
There isn't. Nothing is. Nothing is. I guess.
That's I know.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing. Yeah, but
it's all
tons of
all,
blood.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood.
It's a Tarantino movie.
It's a Tarantino.
Yeah, there's
but
blood.
It's like the first third to half. No, I'd say half is just like all dialogue Tarantino.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's kind of like
there's no action.
It's kind of like Kill Bill 2 and then 1. Like 2 is all talking almost.
Yeah.
And then 1 is a bunch of acting. So it's kind of like that, where there's a lot of exposition and then just guns a flailing.
But then there's like we saw the special
with the intermission.
The intermission version.
Yeah.
Which just says intermission overture and had like a special camera.
Yeah. Oh
and the original how they filmed it instead of being digital.
Yeah.
And like the intermission is really the middle point where it's like this half is like this and then this half is like this.
Yeah, the first part is we set everything up.
Yeah, it's all set up.
And now what? Why?
And then intermission, and then they give a quick thing. One more little setup. Now here's the movie.
Right? Yeah.
not to say that the first half wasn't good.
No, the first half was good.
It's very interesting and very funny.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah, I laughed a lot. I was trying to think. The last time. Oh no! I was gonna say it's been a while since Sam Jackson starred in a Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
He was the biggest character I would think.
He's on most of the posters.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Sam Jackson.
There's like,
but I guess when you're in a cabin, everybody gets pretty equal screen time.
There were like two. I would say him and the other guy, Kurt Russell, were like the main characters.
Yeah.
But by the end, there's two completely different main characters.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah. And I'll give you anything away. It's just it's surprising.
Yeah.
And I'm still thinking about it. It's sticking with me more than even the movies that I like more than this. I'm just
it's sticking power is what made it to
right. Yeah. I would have picked something else, I think, but I mean, if you had asked me right after we saw it, I probably wouldn't have made the list. But now it is a few days later.
Number 4. My number 4 is Inside Out by Disney Pixar.
Oh man, you're picking movies that I wanted to see but haven't seen.
I didn't see this one in 3D, but it was in 3D. This movie was the only one that made me tear up on my list.
Oh, really? It has an emotional impact.
Have you seen Inside Out?
No, I have not seen it.
This is not a kid's movie. It's a family movie.
Really?
So it's not geared towards kids. It's geared towards anyone could watch this and understand
your whole family.
And because of that, like, even watching it, I was like, if I was a kid, this would be my least favorite Pixar movie. Because it's just like, they're just talking about emotions and like real problems.
Yeah,
like,
when you're a kid, all that matters is if it's funny or it's boring. Yeah. It seems to me. When I was little, it was like funny or boring. That's it.
They give you they kill characters off in this movie, and it's like, whoa,
like Dave Fillet.
Yeah, like Dave Fillet. But
it's sad.
I mean, there's a lot of jokes in there that I don't think I would have got as a kid.
Like emotional jokes.
Emotional jokes, grown-up jokes, like you see at one point what the parents' heads are like.
Oh, cool.
And those jokes I would not have gotten as a kid.
Okay, gotcha.
But
how would it rank? I know it's your number 4, but how does it rank in your Pixar movie list?
Oh.
I mean, is it your favorite Pixar movie?
No.
No.
But it's top 10, probably.
Okay, cool. Well, is there 10 Pixar movies? I guess there's got to be. There's 3 Toy Stories, for heaven's sake.
Yeah. Well, because, like, WALL-E's my favorite. And then after that, it's, like, probably Up.
So WALL-E's still... Because WALL-E's my favorite.
Yeah. Okay. Because it's the best one.
Without any opinions. No. It's just the best one.
It's just a fact. WALL-E is the best Pixar movie.
Kids learn it in school.
Yeah.
It's how people calibrate their cameras.
Yeah.
Play WALL-E on it. If it looks good, it's good for the rest of the movies.
Yeah, again, not to ruin anything about the movie, but Inside Out, it is a bit of a roller coaster ride of emotion, and it stars emotions, and it's about...
It stars emotions,
Yeah, it stars emotions, and it's kind of like... It touches on some points that I have hit on growing up, where it's like, you can't just be good and happy all the time.
You can't?
That's not good.
Oh.
And how, complicated life gets, and how you need all these emotions. I was very shocked and happy about how they by the end, they're like, you need all these like you get like oh, there's a time and place for being sad, but no, this one they're like, no, you really need to be able to be sad sometimes.
You're kind of bumming me out right now
because it's
I don't know if I want to see this movie.
Because that's you wouldn't think that would be the plot of
like children's movie.
Usually, movie is happily ever after. This one is healthily with all the emotions ever after.
Right, I don't think that's how the Croods ended. You know what I mean? Like there's no emotional, but like, yeah, baby Crude, it's good to be sad. Oog, ugh. Yeah. you know, that's something Pixar, I think, always adds, though, kind of. Don't you think? A little bit of an emotional, maybe not so upfront.
I don't think there were any Pixar movies that ended badly.
No.
With maybe the exception being...
Cars 2.
Cars 2. No, Monsters University. Where it did end kind of badly, but then it worked out.
Oh, see, I didn't see Monsters U either.
Ah, well, that was good. That's one of my favorite endings of Pixar.
Okay, cool.
It's an okay movie, but like I really love the ending of that one.
So you're saying if I see Inside Out, it'll totally shatter my... I'll have to not be happy all the time?
No.
My childhood sense of wonder and enlightenment will be crushed?
I did not say that. It's a good movie for well-rounded thinking. I'm not by any means well-rounded. I cried during a children's movie, but it's a good movie.
All right, my number 4 is Ant-Man.
Okay.
I loved Ant-Man. I thought it was really funny, and it had the superhero stuff and funny stuff together, which for me is a big 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd. Some people don't like Paul Rudd, but I really like everything Paul Rudd is.
Yeah, he's great.
Or I guess it's just that community line where he goes, I get why people like Paul Rudd. But I really do like Paul Rudd. Mm-hmm. I don't find him to be an adversarial in any way.
Right.
He's going to usurp me. But I'm glad that he's now part of this Marvel Universe.
Yep.
Because he's one of those... Tony Stark... What's his name? Robert Downey Jr. just plays himself, and he's Robert Downey Jr. basically because Iron Man. Everyone else acts. I think Chris Evans isn't like super nice and happy. I mean,
he's not.
He's not naive-ish, all American.
And Hemsworth is not like Doss there.
Yeah. He's not
time.
Shakespearean. Yeah. He's got an Australian accent. He changed his accent. But Tony Stark. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. is just Robert Downey Jr. and Paul Rudd is just Paul Rudd. Yeah. He just gets to be himself and it's almost Paul Rudd found a super suit. Yeah. And Michael Douglas made it a long time ago. Yeah. They were just cast to be themselves, which I'm glad there's someone else like that in that universe that could just kind of be themselves and be a superhero.
Well, something I just now realized is I didn't know who Robert Downey Jr. was before Iron Man because I was a teenager.
Yeah, okay.
And his career was kind of on a downturn when that came out.
Yeah. It was it was on the side.
Evans I knew from Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I think I saw him in Not Another Teen Movie.
And I knew who Ed Norton was because
from the whole
Fight Club.
Oh yeah. I've seen him around
and
after Fight Club, Ed Norton was huge. He was on he was everything. Everybody knew he was.
Other than Sam Jackson as Nick Fury, other than them, I didn't really know anyone in the Marvel movies, or know the heroes.
No, you didn't really know who they were.
Yeah, because they usually pick unknown people, but Paul Rudd is the first one in a long time. It's like, that's Paul Rudd. In a Marvel movie.
He's definitely...
With Michael Douglas and the girl from Lost.
Yeah. Paul Rudd is definitely like... Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Like he's always Paul Rudd. Every movie, he's Paul Rudd.
This comedian that I love is in so many of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I don't think Paul
is going to be a Marvel hero and be in future Marvel movies.
Right.
Because they announced that he's going to be in the next Marvel movie with Captain America, and he's getting a sequel.
See, which I was glad about that because I don't know if it did as well as every other Marvel movie, but I heard it did pretty well.
Opening weekend wise, it did the second worst.
It did meh.
It did better than Hulk, but worse than everything else. But I think domestically, it did really well.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
not domestically, internationally.
Well, see, the world loves Paul Rudd. They also love soccer. So
what does that tell you?
They're wrong, and America's right. But see, the chance to hopefully in the next movie see Paul Rudd talk to Robert Downey Jr. I hope that happens. I hope they're just sarcastic and playful with each other.
Yeah. That would be cool.
I hope there's a scene where they just call each other Robert and Paul. And they go, oops, are we filming? And they leave it in because it's so good. It's magic in a bottle.
Number 3. For my number 3 pick, I picked Ant-Man starring Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Good old Paul Rudd.
Good old Paul Rudd.
So continue our conversation.
But anyways, Ant-Man.
I just want to say this, looking forward, because like you pretty much said, it's a hilarious movie. Adam McKay worked on it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's why it's
Wright
funny.
technically worked on it.
Oh, right, yeah, he worked on it.
He got the ball rolling for that.
Yeah. He worked on it for like a year or something.
5 years.
Oh my lord!
He was working on it before they even thought of doing an Iron Man.
Was he deep in production?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean pre-production.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was with it for that long.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. that part's sad.
That aside, when Age of Ultron was coming out, even for the first Avengers come out, but more so Age of Ultron because that's when they all knew each other. Seeing the Avengers castmates together is just fun. Like outside of the movie, like doing interviews and talking to fans.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And like at Comic-Con, it's like, oh man, they're like such a cool, like
true.
little family troop of friends thing. Paul Rudd's now part of that.
Yeah, that's true.
Starting with the upcoming Captain America, he's going to be in the like Avengers.
I know. I want to see Chris Evans and Chris Pratt and Paul Rudd go to the children's hospital.
Yeah.
Make them laugh.
He's already friends with Chris Pratt. Like, they're already friends.
Right. Paul Rudd is friends with Chris Pratt?
Yeah, they were on Parks and Rec.
They totally were.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And they became like buddies. Everyone who meets Chris Pratt becomes his buddy.
And then what's her name? So far, our list is kind of Parks and Rec heavy, in and out.
Yeah, in and out. Yeah.
And Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Maybe more will come along.
Maybe The Martian. I'm having a time recalling.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a bunch of comedians.
It seems like Rashida Jones would be in that.
Just all her friends were there.
Yeah. Anyways,
yeah. Okay.
I picked Ant-Man for my number 3, so I guess I liked it more than you.
I think I'm about to throw a curveball on a couple, but we'll see.
Well, yeah, let's hear your number 3.
My number 3 is Ultron. Age of Ultron. Yeah. Which it's that one has I liked it more than Ant-Man just because it has humor and action, which just like Ant-Man did, but then also a ton of cast who I love everyone's side story. In Ant-Man, you get to just kind of follow Ant-Man, which is fine and cool. But I mean, that one you get to in Ultron, you get to follow even Ultron.
More bang for your buck.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like I paid the same ticket price, but now I get basically a mini series of lives who come together at the end and kick butt.
Near the end, and then they kind of went their separate ways.
Oh yeah, there's a falling out there. Yeah. Ultron just continues the Marvel universe in a good direction.
Yeah. Number 2. My number 2 pick was Avengers: Age of Ultron.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's keep going about that.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that might happen.
Yeah. It is by no means a perfect movie. I had a few issues with the movie, but it did detract from how much I liked it.
Okay, yeah.
I like this. When I saw Avengers, there's nothing I could say like, oh, they should have done this instead of that.
Yeah.
But I can do that a lot with Age of Ultron.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Like, just I don't know off the top of my head, they should have had Ultron be there from the beginning as the Iron Legion. And to be like, this is the thing we need to make Ultron more powerful, like what we need him to be.
I thought that is what they do.
It is, but they bring up Ultron later, like saying like it's the Iron Legion.
Oh yeah.
And then they go like Ultron. They're like, we've been talking about making Ultron, but it's impossible.
But we never saw them talk about Ultron. They just say they would talk about it. Okay, yeah.
From the beginning, the robots that they send in for the civilians.
Yeah.
That already sounds like Spader.
It is Jay Spader going soft.
Yeah. If they had called that the Ultron Protocol,
maybe it would have taken a step easier.
Yeah,
further.
I think that would have been a smoother transition.
Yeah,
and there's a few things.
I get that.
Like before the movie came out, I wasn't on board with them using Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch because I feel like that complicates things. They have to change so much about the characters.
That's Whedon's fault.
Why use them? But now that they're in it, I'm glad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Scarlet Witch looks like she's gonna be a cool character moving forward.
You remember the same two people were in Godzilla?
Yep, as a married couple.
And I know brother and sister married couple, so it's weird to see them kiss after I watched Ultron a bunch of times. That's not Godzilla, but in Godzilla, that movie's more about Godzilla, so they don't really do too much.
No, they're like apart for most of the movie.
Yeah, there's like, oh, what? But like, not just interact with it. They're like, when they're on screen, they're just kind of in awe of Godzilla. Yeah. So it's nice to see them in Ultron, like have total parts. I mean, I feel like they're not even the stars of Ultron, but they're in Ultron more than they are in Godzilla.
Yeah,
I think it feels like it. It feels like Godzilla's in the movie for Godzilla, for a long time.
But Age of Ultron is still, I mean, for all of its faults, and it's a dense movie. It's a quick movie. You gotta move from one thing to the next thing pretty quickly to get it all in there. I still love it. It's fun. It's full of references for fans.
It has one of those things that I think nerds talk about a lot. What would they all do at a party?
Yes.
Like, how would they all interact
One
at
of
a
the
party?
best scenes in any Marvel movie is just them at the party.
At a party. Not before anything happens. Just them trying to pick up the hammer.
Yeah.
You know, just talking to each other and a little bit of flirting between Hulk and What's-Her-Face.
Yeah.
The red-haired one. Mm-hmm. So it's a kind of a crowd pleaser movie. So some people thought it wasn't as good as the first one, but I thought it took everything from the first one and made it better.
I still like the first one more,
you do?
Personally. But it does have more. But
you know what? At the end, they all have that fight at the end of the first Avengers. They all fight. They all come together. The camera goes around and sees them all fight. They do that at the beginning of the other day. They're like, no. And then later on, they do it again. Yeah. They're like, it's coming back.
Yep.
So for me, it just felt like beefed up. But I guess I can see where it's not as good as the first one. Maybe the story's a little bit kind of separated.
The first one's simpler, I guess.
The first one is a straight through storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no... There's more...
And Age of Ultron is also a straightforward storyline, but you don't see all of it. It starts near the end of one story, and then kind of goes through another story.
Yeah.
And just kind of keeps going until the very end, which is very cool in action.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like the structure of the first one more.
My number 2. It's a franchise that nobody's talking about, but I liked it a long time ago. My number 2 is Vacation.
Oh, I did not see it.
You haven't seen it. It is hilarious. Okay. From the beginning to end, there's a little kid who's super rude and mean. Mm-hmm. And but a lot of the critics said that it was too mean. They're like, they didn't enjoy the characters like the first one. I don't know if those critics remember the first one. Chevy Chase is mean. He's like mean to everybody and then mean to his family. But I think Ed Helms acts just like him. So I was a big fan of all the... And it took everything from that first movie, the first Vacation movie, and then did it up even more. And then all the kind of parts that you totally remember from the first Vacation movie, they're like, we'll reference it for a second, and then poof, it's gone. So I was... that one made it... Oh, and also, it might make my number 2 list because there was a super hot weekend in the summer, right? Mm-hmm. So I believe it was... Yeah, so on Saturday... I went to go see the Fantastic Four movie. And it was so bad. Yeah. I was like, why? I'd rather be hot out in the heat than have seen that movie. So I was so disappointed with the movie. Then on Sunday, it was still hot. I went to go see Vacation. And that was like, it was day and night. Like the movie was like terrible. And then all of a sudden it was awesome. Also, Michael Pena is in that movie, is in Vacation. He has a small part.
He had a good year.
Yeah, he did have a good year. It's a very small part. Him and Caitlin Olsen are in it from Always Sunny, and they're pretty funny in it. But I just thought it was, it turned that old Vacation but made it for modern comedy. Maybe the old one might seem a little slow to modern audiences.
Yeah, maybe.
But this one's
got to be fast now.
Yeah, everything's got... Yeah, it was kind of like joke.
Yeah.
And what's her name? And also, when I come away from the movie, I usually think the girl didn't have much to do. I always go, that's a good actress. They didn't let her do anything. But in Vacation, she's like straight. She's just as funny as everybody else. She has her own.
That's Applegate, right?
Yes, Christina Applegate. Yeah. Which she has comedy chops.
Oh yeah, she's funny.
Yeah,
she's
from a lot of stuff.
And
yeah.
And that NBC show she was on.
And the Fox show that she started on, Married with Children.
Oh yeah,
she was
I always forget that's where she started. Yeah,
I think she might forget that. It's so far away and not like anything else she really does. But even good actresses like her, I think, get parts and then they just, for some reason or another, the director just focuses on the guys or something. But she had actually, she was just as funny as any other cast, which I just don't ever see that. So I was glad to see that too. That was my number 2.
All right, number 1. I don't want to blow anyone's minds here. My number 1 pick. Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Oh!
It's the socks I'm wearing right now.
Oh my goodness, you're kidding me!
I'm very flexible.
Is that a TIE Fighter? Or no, it's a BB-8. Oh, it's BB-8?
Yeah, it's BB-8 socks.
I'm only just realizing now BB-8 has the same color scheme as the TIE Fighter.
Yeah, the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh man, it's a great movie.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I did a mini review a week or 2 ago. I don't remember. It was like 28 seconds long. I didn't want to put any spoilers in it.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'll try to do no spoilers here either.
No, yeah.
In case you haven't seen it yet. But I mean, come on. How are you? Is it that hard to get tickets? You haven't seen it yet?
Yeah, go see it. It made it. $1 billion faster than any movie's ever made $1 billion.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it made it in 2 weeks.
And you know why I think partially I liked it so much too? The marketing.
The marketing? They
didn't ruin any surprise. None of the posters or trailers. If a certain big moment at the end of the movie was in the trailer like every other movie does.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I would have liked it as much.
Yeah,
that scene.
I could, you remember when Abrams was trying to hide the fact that what's his name with Benedict Cumberbatch was Khan?
Yeah.
It kept accidentally leaking by magazines or something.
Yeah.
They would be like, this, like a photo of Chris Pine as, what's his name, Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
Here's a photo of Benedict Cumberbatch as Khan.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh no, never mind, it wasn't Khan. They would backtrack it, but then everyone has screenshots of it. What, you totally said Khan. Yeah, this time we didn't do that at all. No. I heard even Daisy Ridley didn't even know everything. When she watched, you see that video where she watches the trailer on her phone and she's like crying? It's because she didn't know a lot of that stuff was happening. She's the star of that movie.
I mean, I've seen a few of the new stars see the trailers for the first time, and they just go, "Oh my god, I'm in a freaking Star Wars movie."
I know, yeah. So I was like, "That's what I was doing for months. It was that."
Now, a lot of complaints people have about this movie is it's just a rehash of the good trilogy.
Yeah,
but I mean, so was the original trilogy. Every Star Wars movie's kind of the original Star Wars was a rehash of Flash Gordon and Dune.
Well, what's it? George Lucas is a big proponent of that hero with 1,000 faces.
The hero's journey.
Yeah, the hero's journey. So you follow those beats. Of course, Abrams is going to want to follow the same beats.
Exactly.
And it just keeps resonating.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's why. He did it. I think he did it differently.
I think he did it differently enough.
Yeah.
And I think anything that was similar was on purpose.
Oh yeah,
it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah. You want to hit this? You want to hit this? Yeah.
And it's in there seeing the big super weapon. I was like, come on, but after seeing it, I'm like, you know what? It had to be that.
Yeah, and there's so many.
They had everything that happened in the movie had to happen that way.
Yeah, I think it's fun, but I think there's so many movies. A million movies out there that follow the hero's journey.
Yeah.
You know, there's a wise man and there's a guy who doesn't believe. There's always that. But this time they did it. But it is Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's been a million since Star Wars.
Yeah.
This time it actually still is. So I don't like. Are you mad at that movie for being too much like Star Wars? Are you mad at this movie for being too much like Star Wars? This one is. It has the name Star Wars in the title. They're in the universe. They reference all the characters.
Star Wars: Force Awakens, #1. It was great.
Can I do my number one?
Your number one?
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
I thought it might have been that.
We had similar movies on different tracks here,
but
Star Wars.
How can it not be?
We come together for Star Wars.
I mean, we're both big Star Wars fans.
Yeah. I mean, I guess at this point, who isn't a Star Wars fan?
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody went to see it, right? It's $1 billion. You're right about the marketing. There was no giveaway, and even
no spoiling.
Even online, people were like, don't say it, and the actors were like thanking people, like, "Oh, thanks for not," because people aren't talking about it out loud. I mean, I guess if you go, I guess if you go to 4chan or Reddit, there might be
Twitter. I heard a lot of Twitter problems.
Oh, was there? Oh, that's
and Google when people. If you looked up how did or what did, or
where did just come up.
The next this.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I heard there was a Google extension or an app that made it so you would hide all that stuff.
Oh, that's good.
But I mean, you didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So no one knows
know
that. Yeah, exactly. Who would know to download that? How do I download the Star Wars extension? Spoiler.
Yeah. How do immediately the biggest spoiler in the movie?
The biggest spoiler is that Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, Jar Jar Binks was actually Finn's dad.
There wasn't no mother.
It wasn't the Force. Wait.
No, don't ask me to explain it.
So the Force carried me as a fetus for 9 months
in your male stomach. Exactly.
I wish I didn't know this.
I loved Jar Jar in that movie so much. He was so funny.
But I mean, get back to Star Wars. All the new characters I thought were great. There wasn't really. There wasn't anyone in the movie I hated.
No.
I mean, there were characters that I liked hating because bad guys were hateful. But I mean, there's no character like, I wish this character wasn't in this. There's no one I was like that.
I like that. Like the original, the main stars are I mean, I guess they've been in a few things, but they're basically unknown.
Attack the Block.
Yeah, exactly. He's in Attack the Block.
Yeah.
She's in like one movie or two movies. Daisy Ridley's a couple, but the only stars were the stars from the old ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was
the many cameos that you don't know about.
Oh yeah. But even Domhnall, is that his name? Domhnall Gleeson. That's the name. The bad guy. He's got red hair. He's in Ex Machina.
Oh yeah. I don't know his name.
He's like aside from Harrison Ford and what's her face, Carrie Fisher. Aside from them, he's probably the biggest star. That Domhnall Gleeson guy. He's like in maybe 3 indie movies.
Him or Kylo Ren.
I've never seen Kylo Ren.
He's been in a bunch of movies lately, and he's pretty big on that show, Girls.
Oh, he's from Girls.
Yeah.
He looks like a girl. He's got long hair. But even he was cool. I thought everybody. I mean, I guess I didn't see him in any. The only person I really saw was that Domhnall Gleeson guy, and Finn. I saw in that one movie.
Oh, and
Attack the Block. Who?
Andy Serkis.
Oh yeah, and I bet you most 60% of the people don't realize that Snoke was Andy Serkis. You know what I mean?
No.
Nobody cares.
I did see the Andy Serkis face though at one point.
You did?
Where
The
he was like,
Gollum-esque
bring him to me.
He did the was the
He does that as Gollum. He did it as Caesar. Although I think that was a monkey.
Oh yeah. He can't stop.
He keeps doing that face. I keep noticing doing that face.
Yeah, he does do it.
Whenever
he
I
does
see
do
him.
it as Gollum. He totally does. When he gets
In
excited.
Age of Ultron, he was like the fish.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I think he does that in every movie he's ever been in.
He did it as Snoke too, huh? But the main thing about him is he knows his face is being it's got dots all over it. It's being transmitted.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever the word is, it's being turned into computer animation. So he's probably like really moving his lips, and like that Sonic Adventure game where they're like,
Wow, Tails.
Yeah. I wonder if he's just like that in real life because he always feels like you were dying.
That's not how that works. All right, sure.
When he was hired on to Age of Ultron to teach Mark Ruffalo, he's like, "You just gotta talk like this." And Mark Ruffalo's like, "I'm not gonna do that."
So
Star Wars wins.
Star Wars wins.
It wins the box office. It wins the people's hearts and imagination, and it wins the top 5 lists.
Yeah, it's definitely in the top 5.
It wins it.
It
wins it as top 1.
What did you think of our list? Did you wish we mentioned Ex Machina? I didn't see it.
Oh, you haven't seen X? Oh, what did you see him in? Oh, he's also in that. But you probably also didn't see Frank. The movie Frank,
I don't know.
where Michael Fassbender wears a paper mache head. He's crazy.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
It's on Netflix. You gotta check it out.
I know he was in that movie where he could travel through time if he goes in the closet and does this.
What?
And he
Did you ever Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe?
Yeah. No. And he's in that one episode of Black Mirror where he dies, but he has a robot made to look like him for his wife, but it doesn't
That
go
sounds so much like a Twilight Zone episode. But you said that.
That show is Twilight Zone.
Okay, cool.
So there you have it.
Twilight Zone was the best movie.
Did you agree with our list? Did you not agree? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe. If you want to do those things, you don't have to.
If E.T. came out this year, I would have put it as maybe number 2.
It wouldn't have made. I probably would have seen it.
E.T. would have come out this year and you would have seen it.
There's so many movies I didn't see this year that I wanted to. I never saw Peanuts. I really wanted to.
I wanted to see that too. And it's already out. I wanted to see The Night Before, but it's gone.
I thought if I had known that, we would have gone.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted to go see it.
Because no one else I knew wanted to see it.
Yeah, I totally want to see it.
I can't go to a children's movie by myself with all this.
It's a bit weird, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. I wanted to see Sisters and Daddy's Home.
I think Sisters and Daddy's Home might still be in theaters.
Yeah, they just came out.
But yeah, I didn't want to see all that stuff.
I didn't have time to see them before doing this video.
Yeah. And I don't know, maybe they wouldn't have made my top. But it was a good movie year. What do you think's gonna be next year? The top.
Probably Captain America.
Or Star Wars Rogue One. Come on.
It's not a real Star Wars movie. It's a Star Wars anthology. It's a Star Wars B movie. There's Star Wars A and then there's Star Wars B. And they're going to alternate.
You know what we didn't talk about? How cool Poe Dameron was, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Oscar Isaacs. He's also going to be in the next X-Men movie.
Who is he?
Apocalypse.
He's Apocalypse?
Yeah, you can't tell through the makeup.
That might make next year's list. Maybe.
You know?
Who knows?
Winter Soldier was so good. I'm just gonna say.
You think it's
probably gonna
be
Civil War? Probably gonna be Civil War's best movie.
I want to go with Star Wars, man. Gotta go with Rogue One. I mean, that's a prediction.
All right, yeah. Why not? We'll predict that now. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see who's right.
All right. Yeah. I can be like, well, that movie was so bad. Rogue One was the worst movie.
Both movies would be so terrible.
Rogue One and Civil War were just awful pieces of crap. Nobody went to go see.
Who would have known? Fantastic Four 2
was the best.
and Ninja Turtles 2 would be Oscar nominated.
We agree as number 1 and 2 nominated movies. Yeah.
They won Oscars already.
Tyler Perry really brought that role to the next level. We were wrong. I think we were wrong.
We were so wrong. All right, I guess that's the end of this video. So I'm gonna do this, whatever this is.
It's been real.
It's been real. Bye. I'm gonna put my hood up.
Oh yeah, me too.
No. that's the Emperor. Dark side.
Don't recall loading a droid.
He had a hood too.
Yeah.
There are a lot of hoods in the original trilogy.
Yeah,
The original trilogy.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Let's get over here.